got a short stream today. I'm only going to be able to stream for about an hour and a half. Hopefully we'll get a great one in that time period, but if not, then we are having our 6-hour stream tomorrow, so I will keep you guys updated on when that will start. Give me just a minute as always, let me get things set up and we'll get started. Give me just 1 second, guys. Just getting things set up and running real quick. Okay, now all I gotta do is just refresh the stream and let's get started. It's a little bit late. Let me see here. I think I'll work with it. Thought about resetting time to be about 20 minutes earlier, but I think we got enough time to do our runs. One second, guys. I'm sorry. All right. Yeah, hopefully we'll get some people in chat. So for those of you who are joining at a later time when this is not live, please make sure you guys hit the like and subscribe button for me. Appreciate any support you can give. I won't be talking too much unless I see something impressive, as I'm just going to have an hour and a half stream today. But hopefully we'll get some people join in to chat and we'll get some conversations going. We were able to get another diamond yesterday, which I was really happy about. It was off stream unfortunately, but I did get a diamond yesterday. So we now have 2 different rares. We have 3 or 4 diamonds, and I believe that the great one should be here about any time, so hopefully it'll happen. If I do get the great one to spawn today, we are not going to take him out, though, as tomorrow's going to be our 6-hour stream, so where that stream is going to be so long tomorrow, I am wanting to take him out on stream during that time. So if we get him early today, then we will go ahead and leave him until the stream tomorrow, unless there's a bunch of people here. If a bunch of people randomly join in, then we'll go ahead and take him out. But with it being a shorter stream, I'm not really expecting that. Don't know what I was thinking there. I thought, where is the blood? I thought that was a track there. Oh, I passed him up. Okay. Invisible treat for you, my friend. But I promise it's there. Now, this one has a lot of pressure on it, so I'm not going to shoot anything this round unless it's a great one. If the great one is just randomly here, we'll go ahead and take him. But this is where I killed the diamond yesterday, so as you can see, there is still quite a bit of pressure here where I was trying to get him with a shotgun. So we're just going to take a peek and see what's in these fields, and if there's a great one, then we'll go ahead and take him. If there's not a great one, then we're going to leave it till next run. So there's one bird. I usually have 2 males here. There we go. No, is that the same guy? Yeah, it's the same one. I'm going to get in my tree stand and see if I can find a second bird. Because usually I have 2 birds here, but I may not have had to have the respawn yet from the other one. Yeah, I hear you. But nothing to worry about right now. There he is. I don't know where the other bird is. I got a warning call from that direction, but I don't know if it was the same one. Alright, we're going to go ahead and move on. We'll come back to this one later. Where are you guys going? How am I missing that shot? That's okay. I think that I'm going to go ahead and try my best to walk to this next tripod. This one thing I do wish about console recording is that I wish I could change things while I'm recording. Like if I wanted to update the title and stuff, I do wish that was a possibility. That'd be nice. Go ahead and grab this guy. For a minute there, I was worried I might not have a male over there again. This guy keeps on being here, then gone. So I'm glad to see that he is actually here. Don't see a male in any of that bunch. Oh, that was lucky. Oh, that was lucky. Let's go. What a shot. What's up, Colton? Long time no see, man. Glad you make it to the stream. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Missed you yesterday, and I think the stream before then. Hope you're doing well. We're gonna be streaming for about an hour and a half today, and then I'll have to get back off. So, but tomorrow I will be streaming. I'm late tomorrow, so I'm doing a 6-hour stream tomorrow, depending on what time my wife and I get back. So if we get back at 3, then I'll be streaming until 9, and so on and so forth. And we're also having a guy stop by today that's supposed to fix our internet issues for us. So hopefully I will not be getting cut off tomorrow. But I hope you're doing well, my friend. Well, good. I'm glad you are. Yeah, we got another diamond yesterday. That's the only trophy I've got, though. It was off stream. It was about 30 minutes after I got off stream. I decided to grind a little while longer, and it didn't grind for much longer, honestly, about another hour, and maybe. And during that time, I had a level 3 up here, and it was a small diamond, but he made it. So we've got, I think, 3 or 4 diamonds to our names, 2 rares, and now we just need the great one. So. And then, like I said, I'm just fingers entirely crossed today. I really, really hope that well, we got that guy. Is this his buddy here? Yeah, it's his buddy. I don't know what spooks these pheasants, but for some reason here lately, every so often, I'll come over here, and as you can see, they just spook and come up this way, which is always a good thing, but I don't know what's spooking them. Yeah, man, I congratulated you at it whenever you sent me the text, buddy. That is awesome. Congratulations. How many kills were you in that? I don't remember if you told me how many kills it took. That's awesome, dude. Well deserved, and I am jealous as I can be. All I need right now is to get my great one, so that way we can move on and do some other stuff. I'm coming. You got 4 legs. I got 2. Remember that? I'm coming. No, not you, Mila. My dog looked at me when I said that. Oh, 300 kills, dude. That's awesome, man. That's a short grind. That is awesome, man. Congratulations. That is so cool. I don't think you were here for the stream yesterday, but I'll go ahead and let you know the announcement. Like I said, we are having a 6-hour stream tomorrow. Just at some point in the afternoon when my wife and I get back from running our errands. We're going to eat when I get back, and then I'm immediately going to start streaming. And that's not going to stop for 6 hours straight as long as my headset doesn't die on me. If it starts getting low on battery, I might have to stop the stream for like 30 minutes to an hour and just let it charge. But I'm hoping it'll make it the entirety of the 6 hours. And also, multiplayer is finally working on consoles. I was able to actually get on multiplayer maps the other day and actually being able to explore and stuff without getting DC'd so much. So I'm actually going to start incorporating some multiplayer streams and content in the channel. So hopefully we'll be able to get some rares and some diamonds that way. So I'm looking forward to adding some more content to the channel besides just grinding. Don't run. They're gonna run. I hope they run. They fly this way. It actually looks like they're gonna do the opposite. Well, I ain't getting either one of them because somehow they spooked. Oh, there's one. What? I don't want to do picture. What the heck? Go away. Ah, well, that screwed me up. Oh well. We'll just keep moving. I'll come back to these another time. At least another ain't no great one there. But what you been up to lately, Colton? Anything fun and interesting going on in your life? There ain't much going on my way. And my pheasants are just not in good places today. Is he gonna stop? Oh, I got him. That was a good shot. What about the other pheasant? Usually I have two here. It's a female. Those are all females. Don't know where my other male pheasant is. So I'll get my shotgun out. Maybe we'll flush him. Unless that's him right there. But I ain't gonna be able to tell. Oh, that's rough, man. Yeah, we've been having bad storms our way, too. And I think it's supposed to hit us again Sunday night, if I ain't mistaken. But I hope you and your family are safe, my friend. There's the other one. Man, he's pulling some fancy moves. But not fancy enough. Oh, man. That's funny. Yeah, man, I hope you're safe. You be careful, okay? Keep an eye on those storms, buddy. They can be dangerous. I don't think we're supposed to get any more storms, I think, until Sunday night, if I ain't mistaken. We might get some rain between now and then, but we only have one storm that hit us here recently, and luckily we mainly just got the tail end of it. We didn't get hit too hard by it. Mainly just some hard wind that started out for about an hour, and then there was some heavy rain, and that was all we really got from it. Oh, he started the trot. What was that? What in the world was that? He just went like hyperdrive. You gonna land? No? I don't think he had anybody else with him, did he? Alright, let him go. Under 1,000 kills in Teowara. That's awesome, man. Yeah, I might do a tar grind. Like I said, it just depends on where they're located on my map. I'm going to have to do it off stream, of course, or I'm going to have to go around and explore, but depending on how many tar I have on my map and how easily accessible they are, that might be my next grind. I'm really not sure, though. Like I said, the tar is an animal that intrigues me, but it's not like an animal I'm dying to have. So, I guess it just depends on what I feel like when I'm ready to grind again. But for now, I'm going to be taking a break from grinding after I get this great one, and I'm going to be mainly focusing on some free hunting and some multiplayer stuff. What's up, Jack? Jack, I will if you're able to have. Do you have console or PC, Jack? Right now, that's actually what it depends on. I've been thinking a lot about my 500 subscriber special lately, and a lot of people that watch my stuff are actually PC players, meaning that they wouldn't be able to hunt with me even if I open a multiplayer map. So it just depends on if you're a console or not. But of course, that won't be happening until we hit at least 500 subscribers, because I'd like to do that as a celebration type thing. But yes, there will be times for you to be able to play with me, but again, it just depends on what you're playing on. Oh, you have PS5? Then yes, Jack, you will be able to join me at some point. Like I said, it's not going to be anytime soon. I don't really want to start doing that until my channel has a healthy amount of people that are coming to my streams and stuff. So I'm waiting until we get to about 500, if we ever get there. So, yes, to answer your question, I will be hunting with you guys as long as we get to 500 subscribers and the channel is healthy. Colton, you would be able to then, man. So yes, in my two maps would be my Sunder Paton map along with Quattro Carlinus. Because I've only discovered some of the map on the bottom on Sunder Paton, and I haven't discovered anything on the top. So, and I don't mind if I lose trophies on those maps. So if you guys find anything cool, you're more than welcome to take them home. You can take screenshots of me and hunt with me, whatever you want to do. But yeah, I think day one I think we're gonna break it up into two different 6-hour streams. So like a 12-hour stream technically, but for 2 different days. At least is my plan. Is I'd like to have one day of a 6-hour stream where we're going to be spending 6 hours on Quattro Carlinus, and then maybe 6 hours on Sunder Paton the next day. Just depends on what it is. If one of the maps ends up getting over hunted and gets pretty much discovered by everybody, then we'll do Parquet because my Parquet Fernando map isn't discovered at all. So those are the 3 maps that I will incorporate during that time. But yeah, we have to get to 500 subscribers first. So if you guys have any friends that plays the game or anything, try to help me out by getting those subscriptions for me. Because as soon as we can hit 500, guys, we will start doing more collaborative stuff with everybody. 25 to 35 zones for them, Colton. Okay, so yeah, okay, Colton. Well, that's kind of encouraging then. So like I said, it just depends. It just depends on when I get this great one pheasant, and it also depends on when I feel like grinding again. But in the future, I will check out my Teowara map, and I will see how my tar look on there. And if it looks like a grind I would like to do, then yeah, we will be doing a tar grind. But again, it just depends. I mean, like I said, it just depends if I feel like it, because I'm about 2,100 kills into my whitetail grind, and then about 1,800 into my moose grind on New England right now, because I'm grinding them both in the same in-game day. So I do like whitetail in the morning, and then I do the moose in the afternoon during the same game and at the same day in game. So I might want to complete. I'm thinking I might want to complete that grind before moving on to a new species, because I know I'm close to the great one for both of those on that one map. So it just depends though. And again, that will be in the future at some point. But to answer your question, yes, guys, you will be able to hunt with me in the future. We just have to hit these pheasants for one. And then, oh, my zeroing is off. No wonder. Well, that was embarrassing. Don't fly off. No. I just got my zeroing fixed. Come back. No! Eh. Let me hit you. Oh, well. No luck there. One second, guys. Let me refresh my stream. Make sure I'm getting everything you guys are saying to me. There we go. Alright, so my stream has been updated, guys. It looks like that did fix it a little bit, because it was only showing 1 person in my stream, and now it's showing 3. So that is actually correct. It should be me and 2 others, which is you and Jack on my Colton. So. But like I said, until we get to that, guys, I am going to be incorporating new stuff to the channel. So you guys will be seeing more challenge videos. You guys will be seeing a lot more videos of me going out doing multiplayer hopping for the first time ever, because I've never done that before. So I will be exploring other people's maps and seeing what trophies I can find that way. And I'm also going to be doing some live streams of doing the same thing. So, because I'm wanting to take a little while off grinding. So whenever I get this great one, we are going to start doing some live streams where we're going to be in multiplayer doing challenges and trying to find trophies. And then if I get in the mood to grind again, we'll just go back to grinding. But like I said, I don't know when that'll be. Alright, I'm going to quit talking and yapping because I feel like I'm repeating myself over and over again. I have a tendency to do that, so just overlook me if you guys hear me doing that. Yep, now I'm hitting my shots because I finally have my zeroing correct. Well, that's the thing, Jack, is you got to be careful when you're multiplayer hopping too, because sometimes those trophies can be from hacked servers. So if you go out into a map and immediately find a diamond, I would shoot it. But the thing about it is that if you discover several diamonds within the course of a 4-hour time span, or you just find rares everywhere, then I would not consider that a legitimate map. So it just depends, man. And plus, like I said, where I've done so much grinding, a lot of my maps are discovered. But I don't know. What I might do, I'll mix and match it. So some of the videos I'll be multiplayer. I'll be in multiplayer. Some of the videos I'll be in single player on my own maps that have not been discovered. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm planning on doing after we get the Great One Pheasant. Is just going to take a break from grinding for a while and just focus on some free hunting, because I really don't have that many rares or diamonds outside of the things that I was grinding for. So, and I'd really like to get some more alternate species that I got by finding a multiplayer, because that's what I love doing, is just free roaming and finding stuff. So we'll have to see what it brings us. But I will return to the grind eventually, because I am a grinder mainly. But I just love free roaming as well. And I feel that multiplayer would be the most fun way of free roaming. Nope, too high. There we go. Where's the other one? There he is. Lodge touring and other. Are you talking about like where I go to other people's lodges and visit their lodges, Colton? Is that what you're asking me? I think that is what you're asking me. Are you asking for me to invite you guys to my lodges, or are you guys asking me to go to yours? Okay, gotcha. That will happen as well. Depending on, but the thing about it is it depends on who's my regulars. So basically, the people that will become my mods in the future, hint, hint, wink, wink. Those will also be the people that I'll be doing some collaborations with. So, because I want my channel to be different than other channels, I want to be able to include my viewers in my stuff. But again, I want to make sure I actually have a community here before I do anything like that. But yes, in the future, I will be doing collaborations with people. We may not be able to like talk to one another until I get a Discord up and running. But yeah, like I said, I'm going to be very involved with you guys. That is what my hopes and my dreams for the future will be, is to give everybody a chance to be in the spotlight and just to really be involved with you guys on Discord, along with hunting with you guys on multiplayer maps and stuff. And if you guys open up your own maps and want me to come and hunt your maps if they haven't been discovered, then yeah, we're going to be doing things like that as well. So I mean, like I said, there's a lot of stuff coming to the channel. We just got to get subscribers, guys. I mean, like I said, I need to have a healthy community before I start involving the community, because I don't want it to be the same people over and over again, or make people feel like that I have favorites. So I need that kind of variety, if that makes sense. I want to be respectful to everybody, so. You should raid our lodges. Gotcha, man. I'm not going to do any raiding, Jack. And the main reason is because, I don't want to make anybody feel left out or feel like I have favorites. And if you start telling somebody that, oh, yours is like 2 out of 10, whereas this guy's like 10 out of 10, you know, a lot of people might get spiteful and think I'm only doing that because they're I favor them over the other person. So I'm not going to be raiding lodges, but I will give my opinions on them. Like I said, I will brag on your guys' trophies and stuff, and I'll be jealous and envious, and we'll have a good time. And I'm thinking what we might do in those collaborations is that we're going to start the stream. If it's going to be a live stream and you guys are comfortable with it and you want to be on stream with me, being a collaboration that'll last a couple of hours, we can do it that way. Or if you guys want to be in videos, I mean, I'll do whatever you guys are comfortable with. So so yeah, that's kind of my plan. Is if you guys are wanting to be live doing our stuff, then I'll do it live. If you want to be a recorded video and then we post it on the channel, we'll do it that way. If you guys don't want to be live. And we'll figure everything out. I mean, like I said, we'll have fun. We'll do some streams where I'll open up other maps and let you guys come and hunt with me. We'll do some streams where I'll be live and you guys can open maps for me, or if you guys just want to try to find the same map and just jump in and hunt with me throughout the day. I mean, like I said, I'm not going to leave you guys out. So, but I also want my PC people to feel like they're part of the community too. So that's kind of my thing too. Is I want to figure out how to incorporate them without making it feel like I'm just giving all my attention to my PlayStation players or Xbox. So, like I said, guys, this is all just hopes and dreams right now. It's not like a confirmation. It's not saying that we're definitely doing something. It's just what I'm hoping will be coming to the channel, and it's like, you know, stars in my eyes type thing. Because I'm just hoping and praying that the channel becomes very popular. Mainly for my Hunter Call of the Wild stuff, but I mean, like, I also put out a video last night where I went 42-5 on Marvel Rivals as Iron Man, which was kind of crazy. And then, of course, I'm doing my playthroughs, and I would really like my channel to just be successful in all aspects I'm trying to make it be. No, man, I ain't going to roast you, because, like I said, I'm just a very generic lodge builder. So, like, my plan for my lodge, my North American lodge, is that I'm going to go ahead and probably build it after doing this. And then what I'm going to do is is that after it's already built, I'm going to do a live stream where I'm going to let you guys look at my lodge and give me opinions on what you think should be changed and stuff like that. So instead of doing like a trophy lodge building on a stream where you guys help me build the lodge, I'm going to go ahead and just build it and then have a stream where you guys can give your input on how it looks and whether things should be changed up. So that way it's just easier. I can just move things around that way. That's awesome, Colton. The best herd management I ever had, Colton, was actually for my red deer. And my red deer, I was getting a diamond every 10 kills. Like, I'm not kidding. Like in the 1,800 hours I spent grinding them, about every 10 to 20 kills, I'd get a diamond or maybe even 2 or 3 in the same run. That was my best herd management I've ever had. Since then, I've had herd management just like every 20 to 30 kills, but I've never had anything so tight as my red deer was at one point. That's awesome, man. I'm glad you're getting a lot of diamonds. Hope you'll get a super rare in there. Because Lord knows I'm wanting a super rare. I've done herd management so tight before, and I still do not have a super rare to my name. So, and at this point, I don't care what species it is. I just hope it ain't like a. I'm just hoping it isn't like a rabbit or something. I'd like it like at the smallest. I'd like it to be a pheasant or some sort of bird species if it was a diamond and a rare, and it had to be small. No, Jack, I'm not going to roast you guys. I'm just too nice, man. That's my personality. I don't like hurting anybody, and I'm a big people pleaser, so at the same time, it's like, I just don't want to roast anybody. If I think that one of your, that I don't really like what you've done with your lodge, I will give my opinion on it, but it's going to, but like I said, it'll be a really respectful opinion. It's not going to be like, oh my god, this sucks. You know what I'm saying? I'll probably just be like, well, I think you should do this, this, and this, and I think it'd look better. I mean, that's kind of like what I think you should do, or I might just be like, I think you should move this to over here. You know what I'm saying? Like, mine will be very opinionated, but I'm very respectful. So, I'm not going to roast anybody, but but yeah, I will help you guys as well. Also, guys, make sure that you hit the like button if you haven't already. See, I've only got 1 like how much for the stream. Every time you guys hit the like button, it spreads me around the news feeds on YouTube and stuff, which allows other subscribers to find my channel. So the more likes you guys give my channel right now is actually more helpful than subscribers slightly, because likes help me find more subscribers, whereas subscriptions themselves just help to get my channel to the point where I can get paid for what I do. So they're both important, but likes right now is really what I'm demanding. I need a lot of likes and I need a lot of view time. Thank you, Colton. I appreciate it, man. Like I said, even if it's videos you guys don't watch, if you guys go through like my Final Fantasy stuff and whatnot, and hit the like button and all that, that also helps those things grow. Or just letting it play. Like if you don't want to like something but you want to help support the channel, just turn on one of my videos and just let it play. Because I also need view time, and the more hours of time that I get on my channel will actually help me get towards memberships as well. I need 3,000 hours and 500 subscribers. So I need about 3,000 watch hours on my channel of people watching my stuff, and I need about 500 subscribers before I can actually start doing memberships and stuff. So if you guys just want to let things play on your phone and help support me that way, that would help a lot. If you just leave it like just turned on in the background, even if you ain't watching it, because that would be a tremendous help to my channel as well. But you guys will be thoroughly surprised by how much trophies I have, because like I said, I've grinded a lot, so I have a lot of white-tailed deer trophies. I have a lot of moose trophies. I have turkeys. I'm trying to think what else I have. Obviously, I'll have these pheasants. So I mean, my North American lodge will definitely be ready to be built, and I'm excited to do so. But I'm gonna put up I'm gonna let you guys be involved in what lodge you guys want to see it done in. So, for instance, whenever we get this great one pheasant, I'm going to immediately put a poll out to everybody after we've killed it, and I'm going to let you guys vote on which lodge you want my North American lodge to be built in. Do you guys want it to be in Spring Creek Manor, or do you guys want it to be in the Safari Lodge? Like I said, I think Spring Creek Manor kind of complements the North American feel a little bit better, but where it's kind of a cramped lodge and stuff, I mean, and you guys think that it's just all of it being in Seska Safari, I will do it that way. But, because I like both lodges, and I'm just going to let you guys choose on which lodge you want it to be in. And then once you guys vote, after a few days, I'm going to go ahead and start working on it. And whenever it's finally built to the point to where I can't put anything else in it, I will then have a live stream allowing you guys to see my new lodge and you guys giving me your opinions on things. So I'm very much looking forward to that. What's up, Ostrich? Welcome to the stream, my friend. How are you doing? Hope you are doing well. Make yourself at home and chat. Talk about whatever you like to talk about, whether it's Call of the Wild related or not. We have Colton and we have Jack in the stream. If you have any questions, I can help you along with either one of those two guys. And if you have a good time today during the stream, make sure that you like the stream along with subscribing to the channel if you like Call of the Wild content, as well as gameplay and playthroughs for other games. I'm doing good, my friend. I'm doing good. Hoping to get my next great one. This is going to be my first pheasant great one and probably also my last. I'm more of a big game hunter on here, and I have one of every great one except for the last three, so I don't have a fox, a black bear, or a pheasant. But I do have one of every other great one, and I have over 2,000 hours in the game, and I have over $2 million. So if you have any questions at all, I will do my best to help you. And then, of course, I have some very knowledgeable people in chat, too, that can help you if you have any questions for them. And again, you do not have to make it Call of the Wild related. Talk about whatever you like. Just make sure that it's clean and you stay away from any kind of controversial topics, and that's all I ask. We try to be very friendly here, and we're trying to grow the channel to 500 subs. So that way I can start doing a lot more collaboration stuff with you guys, because I want my channel to be involved with my viewers. And I just want to make sure that I have a healthy community first. So once we get to 500 subs, I'm going to start doing collaborations with my viewers. I'm going to open up a Discord. We're going to be doing hunts together. I'm going to be touring your all's trophy lodges with you. And I'll be also hiring a few of you guys to be moderators. So we just need to get there first. But yeah, man, welcome to the stream. Glad to have you. Do you play Call of the Wild much, or are you new, or you've played it for a while? Or are you playing any other games right now that's distracting you at the moment? Please forgive me if you notice I'm stuttering a lot. Whenever I get locked in, as I say, as I'm doing it now, where I'm studying these birds and stuff, I tend to get a little bit stutter. And I also have ADHD, so you just kind of overlook my stutter or me getting confused from time to time. You played about 100 hours and you're on the whitetail grind. That's awesome. I got my whitetail grind. So my crazy story with my whitetail is that was actually my second great one to my name after 1,700 kills for the red deer. But I had actually just finished my herd management for whitetail, and I had just started grinding. So I was only 130 kills in whenever I got my great one whitetail, and I hadn't even started grinding yet. Like I had just got my herd management fixed, and I was just starting the grind, and he just randomly popped up at one of the ponds, and he was the big rack. So that was my story with my whitetail. No, we have a mixture of people in the chat. So like we have several other people that usually join in. So Michael, he was a regular back last year. We haven't seen him come into the chat any this year, but Michael was a regular. Lego Dan was somebody that was coming in a lot. We have Luke. Let me think. Colton has always been a regular. We now got Bison Man, who comes in quite a bit. And then we also have Jack. Jack is somebody who's pretty much a regular on my channel. And we have a healthy mixture between people that are on PC and people that are on console. But for those of you who are wanting to do stuff actually with me on stream and in videos, you'll have to have a console, unfortunately, because the game is not backwards compatible, sadly. I can't do multiplayer today, unfortunately, Jack. Like I said, I want to wait until we got a lot of people before I start doing multiplayer. And also, I will have to end the stream today at 4 o'clock my time, and it's already 3 o'clock right now. So I'm only going to be able to stream for about another hour. We have somebody coming over today that's supposed to fix our internet issues, so that way we won't be getting disconnected anymore during our live streams. So he's supposed to be here between 5 and 6 o'clock this evening, so that's going to hinder me on being able to stream the full time today. But we are having a 6-hour stream tomorrow, guys. So make sure you're checking the post section on my channel itself, because that's where I keep you guys updated on all my stuff. And I will let you guys know when we're going to be starting tomorrow. And as soon as I start, we are going to be going for 6 hours straight. So be looking forward to that stream, because I sure am. Awesome, Ostrich. Thank you. It means the world to me. Also, Ostrich, I have a lot of other streams and Call of the Wild content on my channel, along with playthroughs and gameplay for like Marvel Rivals and stuff. So if you want to go and check that out and you like any of those videos, make sure you hit the like on those videos for me as well. I try my best to edit the videos as good as I can and keep them entertaining as I can. The only difference is that I don't have subtitles on there because they tend to distract me when I play. So I don't normally have subtitles, but I might start adding those into my next playthrough. Where did this guy go? Here he is. Is that a male? I can't spot that guy. I can't tell if it's male or not. He's too far away now if he is. No, it's female. Okay. Good thing I didn't shoot then. Let me see. Awesome, guys. I love seeing that you guys are making new friends. That's what this channel's about. It's about making new friends, being able to be collaborative with everybody. And and like I said, guys, when I get my Discord started, I'm going to be very involved with you all. So whenever I get my Discord up and running for my gaming channel, I will try to find a way that you guys can add me, and it'll still be secure where nobody can hack my servers or anything. At least that's my hopes. If I can't do it safely, then unfortunately I won't be able to add you guys as friends. But you guys can still, add your stuff to my Discord, and I'll still talk to you guys and like your stuff and stuff like that. Shoot him in the butt. I don't have two birds this time, but that's fine. Your dad may have. The crying face at the end of that's just sad, man. That's funny. It made me laugh. It's like I hate my name, dude. My dad gave it to me, and now I can't change it. I mean, at least he didn't say Daddy's Little Helper or something. I mean, that would have been bad. That's funny. Also, guys, whenever we do get to 500 subscribers and we're hunting together on Call of the Wild and stuff, I will add you guys if you want me to add you as friends or something like that. But again, my channel is not going to be is going to be sometimes live with everybody, and other times I'll be just doing my own thing. So don't always expect me to be hunting with you guys, and just respect my choices on how I want to do my streams and stuff. But yeah, whenever we start to being collaborative, I will accept your all's friend requests and stuff and things like that. But I won't always be joining you all. Like I said, I'll still be doing my own thing, but like I said, I got to be safe, guys. Where I'm a YouTuber, I don't want to accidentally add the wrong person and get hacked, because then that would destroy everything I have. So, no, no. Birdie, birdie in the sky, why oh why do you have to fly? I really want to shoot you in the eye. Birdie, come back. Be mine. Okay, that was one of the best rhymes I think I've ever made up. Guys, if you don't hit the like button for that rhyme, then you guys are just mean. Because I don't know how I made that up, but that actually made sense. Come on. I ain't gonna get him. Yeah, he's free. Oh, well. Let's move on then. That happens on console. It's hard to hit those shots sometimes. W beat W rhyme. The thing about it is, guys, is that I've been rhyming since I was little, and my mom is a teacher and at the school, and she's always told me I've had a talent for doing poetry and rhyming. I'm just really good at the timing, but I didn't even mean to rhyme that time, but or that time, but you guys can see my point. Oh goodness. Bars. Your mom's also a teacher. That's awesome, Colton. Yeah, everybody loves my mother where she works. She's a great woman, a great teacher. Got them both. Let's go. You're fine, Ostrich. Take your time, man. Like I said, I'll still be live for another 45 minutes or so. So, actually about an hour, actually. I keep forgetting my clock is 5 minutes fast up on the wall. Hello? Oh, he's right here. Right beside me, didn't even notice. You just got trolled on the whitetail grind? Oh, that's rough, Jack. I hate trolls, man. I'll tell you what, I don't know if you guys agree with me or not, but the worst troll you guys can have is a troll that trolls by, like, point something. That is the most gutting troll in the entire game, is whenever every number is what you need it to be except for the very last digit. That is the worst troll you can get in this game, in my opinion. Yes, it's always bad to get a troll that's like a point off, but I'm talking about a troll that's like point something off. To me, that is the worst luck you can have on a grind, is to get a troll that is literally just point something off. That is my worst nightmare during grinding. If I had to be trolled, I'd rather it be a whole point off or something like that. But gosh, it really burns me up whenever I get a troll that's like literally like point something. But yeah, guys, just to recap, make sure that you guys are hitting the like button for me. We got 2 likes now. Also, just to recap what I was saying earlier, if I'm able to add you guys as friends whenever we finally start doing collaborative stuff without it being risky in any way, then I will do so. However, if I feel that it's just too risky to do that, then I will not be accepting friend requests, but I will be still doing stuff with you guys. So hopefully that's still good. That's still enough to keep you guys happy. I can't please everybody, but I try to. But I will add you on Discord, and you guys will be able to do some stuff with me and things like that. So. Also, Ostrich, if you have any friends that also like Call of the Wild, and like watching YouTubers do stuff like I do, please, I encourage you to have them subscribe to the channel as well. So that way, it'll help the channel grow. If you have any friends that also play the game and you think they might like my content, I would have really appreciated if you get them to subscribe as well. Oh, guys, we got a rare. We got a rare. Let's go. We got another leucistic. Let's go, guys. We got a rare. We got us a trophy. Let's go. Nope, wrong thing. Wrong thing again. I'm too excited. I'm not clicking the right buttons. Let's go, guys. It ain't the great one, but but that's the next best thing is a rare. He's gonna lay down right there. I'm too afraid that if I flush it like that, that I'll end up screwing up, getting a worse opportunity. Let's go get him, guys. Guys, this will be our second leucistic on the grind. I don't think it's albino because the head has color on it, so I'm pretty sure he's leucistic. But this is amazing. So now we're going to have 3 rares. We're going to have a melanistic and 2 leucistics. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Hit the like button for the rare. My dog is even jumping. He's so happy. Got to keep an eye on him, though. Now, Duke, you need to quit swimming, and you need to do your job. Duke! Duke! Thank you. Okay, so he's right there. Just make sure that he's on the right bird. Critical position, so I want to stop, too. Colton, we got a leucistic. I'm currently sneaking up on him. He is a leucistic rare. Unfortunately, he's not a diamond. He's going to come short. But we got a second leucistic to up here. So we're stalking in on him right now. I thought about just teleporting to my tent and just flushing him immediately. But I want to make sure that I'm in a good range to take him. And I also want to make sure I'm in the right zeroing. Yeah, he's right here in front of my dog. Right there. I just want to get as close as I can to this guy because I'm not the best shot at with a shotgun. So, all right, guys, moment of truth. Wish me luck. I'm a terrible shot with this thing, so fly towards me. We got him. Let's go. We got him. Rare number 3, baby. Let's go. We got a trophy in our short stream today. Let's go, guys. Where did he go, anyways? He fell. Thank you, Ostrich. Thank you, man. Thank you, Colton. Yeah, it ain't the great one yet, but I'll happily take another rare. Looks like, there he is, guys. Let's go. Leucistic number 2. Immediately put him in the... So I'm going to have 2 different leucistics and a melanistic. Is there... Guys, is there a multi-mount with 3 male pheasants? Because I could have the great one and 2 leucistics, or I could have 2 leucistics and a melanistic. Or no. I'm going to do the great one and a melanistic and a leucistic. Let me go ahead and clip that, guys. So that way I can turn that into a short later. That is awesome. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Two males only? Okay. So what I might do then, since I have 2 duplicates. So what I could do then is I could do the great one, and whatever color the great one is, I'll put the leucistic or the melanistic with him, depending on what color he is. If he's one of the really bright ones, then I'll put the leucistic with him. If he's one of the darker ones, then if he's one of the bright ones, I'll put the melanistic with him. And if he's one of the darker great ones, I'll put the leucistic with him. And then I'll have another leucistic for another multi-mount to put with one of my diamonds. Dude, this is awesome. If I can get one more rare, guys, I could have 2 different multi-mounts featuring 4 rares. That'd be awesome. 1 great one and then 2 rares, and then a rare, and then to have another multi-mount with 2 rares. Or no? I could actually already do that. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just so excited I'm not thinking right now. I did not expect that today. I did not expect that today. Oh, yeah, I didn't kill nothing over here. I'm used to it. That is awesome. Leucistic number 2, guys. What else do we have out here? Got all these birds everywhere. Let's go over here and see if I can't kill these 2 before they get away. We are out of time, I think. Yeah, we're way after time. But as long as there's still pheasants in the fields, I'm going to keep hunting. Yeah, thank you, guys. Thank you. That is awesome. Ostrich, what about that, man? Your first stream coming in and you get to see me kill a rare. I think you gave me luck, man. W Ostrich. He comes into the stream, and then a little bit later I get a rare. Why am I missing these shots? There. Shoot. Thank you, Ostrich, for the good luck, man. All you had to do was join the stream, and it gave me a rare. Hopefully we'll get a great one. We still got about 45 minutes left, so it can be done. So hopefully we get the great one in the next 45 minutes. Oh, that's awesome, Ostrich. So, Ostrich, just to, give me 1 second and I'll explain what rares look like. Give me 1 second. Don't need this no more. See ya. Okay, so, let the 4-wheeler die off. So, Ostrich, if you're hunting big game, most of the time if you see a black animal, that is going to be a melanistic. If you see an animal that is white, but also has some of the colors mixed in, that is usually a piebald. If you see an animal that is white completely, but it's like an off-white, like kind of gray looking, if it's a mule deer, it could be a dilute. But if it's anything else, it could be leucistic. And then, of course, if you see something that is straight white, that is albino. And those are the usual rares that you'll run into. However, if you're on Africa and you see a female wildebeest that is black, that has gold along the top of its head and its back, that is also a rare that cannot be found on the males, and it's called crowned. And anybody else in chat, if there's any other rares that I'm forgetting or any other ways to explain it, please feel free to do so so that way Ostrich knows what to look for. But yeah, guys, you will see my short be released later today. That is awesome, and you guys will be in there. And I do have it clipped where it's involving my voice, so we'll have another short for our leucistic today. And we also got a diamond yesterday, guys. So I'm popping off right now with trophies. I mean, the last 3 streams we've had something come in, or 4 streams now. So we had a diamond, and then we had a rare, and then we had then we had 2 diamonds, and now we got another rare. So all we need now is just the great one to appear. Ostrich piebald ducks are not rare. I meant to tell you that I don't know if there's any duck species where piebald is rare. Guys, correct me if you guys are duck hunters, but I'm pretty sure that piebald, that the only animal piebald is not rare on is a duck. Am I correct about that, guys? Colton or anybody else, correct me if I'm wrong. But I'm pretty sure the duck species in the game is the only species where a piebald is actually common, and that's the reason why you're seeing a lot of them. Also, Ostrich, if you join the Hunter's Discord page, they actually do have the list of rares and animals that you can find in the game and what they look like. So that way you know know what to expect. Oh, I thought I was gonna hit that one on the way up. You're gonna land? Please land. No. Well, 1 out of 2 ain't bad. Yeah, yeah. Ducks are a tough species to know what rares are, or what rares to look for, rather. That's awesome, Ostrich. I was doing the fallow grind is what I did before this grind. So, and I got a great one on Christmas. Like I don't remember if it was for Christmas, but I think it was like a week out from Christmas last year that I got the great one fallow deer, and he was a mocha blade rack. But yeah, I got a lot of piebalds, and I think I melanistic. I actually got all 3 rares during my grind. So I got an albino, a piebald, and a melanistic, and I got several of each. Yeah, if you want to go to our last live stream, Ostrich, whenever this one ends today, I think for the last 30 minutes of the live stream, I actually did do a Trophy Lodge tour for everybody. So if you want to go back on my last stream, I did, and I think that I have the thumbnail where it actually shows a little bit of my Trophy Lodge in the thumbnail, so you know which one it is. But if you go to like the last tail end of the my video, I do have my Red Deer Lodge. Show it off on there. Yeah, exactly. The fandom is very helpful, man. I actually have to go there quite often to try to learn what rares are. But usually you'll know a rare when you see it. I mean, like you'll see an animal and it's like, well, that ain't normal. So, oh, come on. What in the world? Aim a little higher, maybe? There we go. Don't you call at me like that. Oh, he's gonna turn. No! Come on, man. Well, again, 1 out of 2 ain't bad, I guess. Snow leopard? Did you just now find one, Jack? Is that what you're saying? You just now found a snow leopard? Make the shot count if that's the case, buddy. They're rare. They're hard to find. They're not like a rare. They're not a rare animal, but it's rare to find one. So make sure you make the shot count. That's awesome, man. I don't have a snow leopard to my name yet. Like I said, I haven't discovered any of my Thunder Baton map, but I need to go. I need to though. You've never seen a great one? Ostrich, if you're interested, the best person to learn from, I've actually learned from him myself, and he's on YouTube. His name is Scarecrow, and all he ever does is grinds for great ones, so he has like 100 and something great ones to his name. And if you're really interested in learning about great ones and what they look like and what to expect, he's probably your best bet for it. Flinter is also a really good streamer. He does free roaming the most, but he also does grinds for a single animal. So he's kind of more my style, where he is a grinder, but he mainly free hunts. Right now I'm mainly a grinder because I got behind in the community and I really wanted to get some great ones, so I've decided just to grind for several months. Yeah, I have one of every great one, and I'm actually okay with that, and I'll be going back for duplicates later. But as for now, I wanted something new each time I grinded, so. Yeah, I saw that, man. Unfortunately, the video is a little bit too long, and I've been watching Scarecrow since 2020, I believe, was the first time I got introduced to Scarecrow's channel, and actually the first time I actually learned what grinding was and how to do herd management, and I didn't even know Great Ones even existed until I saw his stuff either. So I think 2020 was actually the first time I ever started grinding for Great Ones, and I've had really good luck with Great Ones. Most of my Great Ones were sub 1500, excluding the Red Deer, which made 17. But yeah, Scarecrow is my favorite person to watch if you're wanting to watch if you're wanting to learn how to grind and get great ones. And then Flinter is the best person to watch if you're wanting to learn how to free roam multiplayer. If you really want to learn how to be on multiplayer and how to free roam and find trophies, Flinter is probably the best for that. Did I reset time? Yeah, I did. Okay, there's nothing here right now. Yeah, I haven't watched much of Kendall's Kendall Gray's stuff. I watch more of his IRL stuff than I do his gaming stuff. I kind of like watching, which I'm not subscribed to him, but every so often I'll get in the mood just to watch a few of his IRL videos. So I do watch those. But I've never really been really big into KG's gaming channel because he doesn't really do a whole lot compared to what Scarecrow and Flinter does. But I'm not discrediting him. He's a very good YouTuber either way. I just kind of prefer his IRL stuff. Come on, his brother's right there. Please land. Please land. Oh, I got him. W shot. Let's go. Finally got one out of the air with the 22. Let's go, guys. We're having a good day today. So that's a rare today, as well as a 22 shot from the air. You go get him, Ostrich. I just get any trophy I feel like shooting. Whenever I'm free roaming, I'll just shoot whatever I feel like shooting. I don't try to apply very much pressure, but if I see a level 4 animal or a pretty nice sized animal and has antlers and stuff, I usually just pop it. Let's see. Where did this other guy go? Thought he was like right down here. Apparently I'm wrong. And my dog right now is going to be way up. Nope. Where's my dog? Duke? Oh, there's the pheasant. Well, I didn't need him after all, but... Golly, what's he doing? The game literally made my dog have to run from that tent. What in the world, man? They need to fix that. For some reason, whenever you fast travel to tents that are kind of near to you, sometimes your dog will get stuck at the last fast travel and won't follow you. Hey, that's a better choice in my opinion, man. I've done that before, where I've been after turkeys before, and just calling them and they're wanting to turkey hunt for a while, and then I'll randomly see a buck walk out, and he'll be a pretty nice size one, and I'll just be like, boom. So I don't blame you, man. Take what trophies interest you the most. Nothing at this zone. Hello? Female. Females. Well. That was interesting. They're not even out here in the field. Awesome, Ostrich. Good job, man. Way to make the shot count, my friend. Ostrich, if you need any help finding animals on certain maps, we are pretty knowledgeable in that way too. So where you're new, if you're needing help finding animals, we can try to help you locate them. That ain't good. I'm gonna go ahead and pop this guy then. There we go. Where did the other male get off to? I don't know which direction he flew, so I think I'm going to go ahead and just get my shotgun out just in case. But I'm going to go ahead and just go over here and get that pheasant because I don't know what happened to his brother. Nope. Time to go to the beach. This is where we got our leucistic, guys. If we got his respawn back, I wonder what he's going to be. It'd be awesome if he was a leucistic and then came back and he respawned as a great one. That would be that'd be interesting. Let's see. Actually, I don't got the respawns just yet, so it looks like we're going to have to wait. So that would be crazy if you had a rare that you killed and then it came back as a great one. Don't think this is going to work. Oh. So apparently there's a pheasant over here right now. If I didn't just spook him. I mean, I did just get a call from a male. There he is. Well, that's interesting. Buddy, what are you doing down there? So somehow I scared his brother, but got him. That was interesting. But yeah, guys, just to let you know what I'm planning for the live stream tomorrow. So for the first 3 hours, unless we get the great one today, for the first 3 hours, we're going to be grinding for the great one. Because I really want to get him, and we're going to be exceeding 2,000 kills tomorrow. So I'm really hoping that we do get him tomorrow. So I'm going to be grinding for at least 3 hours on the great one pheasant. And then if we don't get him, I'm going to stop grinding for the pheasant, and we're going to move to doing some multiplayer hopping and doing some challenges and stuff like that on stream. Where you guys will basically get to hit me with a challenge and see if I can complete it in a certain time frame and stuff like that. So that's kind of my plans for tomorrow. If we get the great one today, or if I decide to grind some tonight and he appears, then we'll go ahead and get him, and then we'll spend the entire day just multiplayer hopping and doing free roaming and challenges and stuff like that. And I might, again, do not tell me to do this tomorrow. It'll be my decision, guys, and don't bring it up or anything because this is not something I'm planning on doing. It just depends on how I feel. I might go ahead and see about joining you guys in some of the maps. But again, do not think that's my plan. It just depends on what I can figure out. Again, I don't have anything. I probably won't do that, and I'm sorry I said anything because I don't have my security stuff set up just yet. So that might not be a good idea, but we'll see. I'll at least do some multiplayer hopping and let you guys tell me where to go and what you want to see me hunt for. And I'll let you guys challenge me with some challenges. So, unfortunately, forget that I said anything. Again, I need to wait. I'm just getting excited because I really want to do stuff with you guys. So, just ignore that. But tomorrow, we will do some multiplayer hopping and some free roaming for the last 3 hours unless we get the great one. If we get the great one, we'll go ahead and get the great one killed. We'll get it taxidermized and we'll either start building the lodge or we'll start doing some free roaming and stuff like that in multiplayer, depending on what everybody wants. So I'll put a poll up in chat if you guys were there for that stream, and we'll decide together on what you want to see me do. Let me refresh my stream real quick, guys. Make sure that I'm up to date with you all. Also, if there's anybody lingering in chat or people that haven't done it just yet, please make sure that you guys hit the like button and subscribe if you guys are having a great time. I appreciate any and all support you guys can give. And once again, like buttons help spread around my works on YouTube, so that way it helps other people discover my work. Whereas subscriptions help me go towards getting paid. So I would appreciate any support you guys can get. I don't know if there's any pheasants here or not. I'm thinking that I might end up having to do a main menu reset because it looks like my animals are starting to get a little dry. Usually this is kind of a norm for my pheasant grind. Usually I go about 2 or 3 runs, and all my respawns will be working perfectly. And then after about 2 or 3 runs, all of a sudden they'll just start missing in a lot of the zones. And at that point, I'll do a main menu reset. Come on, great one. I'm just waiting to see 10 fabled. I'm tired of seeing 2 minor and 3 easy. I want to see 10 fabled. I want to freak out. I want to be excited. I want to be like, oh my gosh, there he is. We got about 30 minutes, guys, so hopefully we'll get him in time. I hope that he appears, I really do. Wait a minute. Don't tell me it's another leucistic. I don't think he is. I think he's a white-brown. Yeah, he is. Okay. I got worried there for a minute. Not worried, but I got to look. But I thought surely I don't have two rares back to back. There we go. That would have been something though. Can you guys imagine two leucistics back to back? That'd be crazy. Haven't heard from you guys in chat for a while. I'm assuming you all are locked in deer hunting. Or just hunting for whatever you're after. Let's see. Do I not have a male over there right now? I guess I don't have that respawn just yet. We'll move on. That's kind of a good thing, Ostrich. I don't know if you guys remember, but there was a stream last year where I was pretty much ditched, and it was kind of funny in a way because I knew you guys were still watching the stream because you guys were still there for me. But like in December or November, there was one stream where I had about 12 people in the stream at one point, and everybody was talking to me left and right, and then all of a sudden people were like, "Give me your name tag, I want to hunt with you," and then all this kind of stuff started happening, and then just went silent. And like people stopped talking to me in the stream entirely because everybody had gotten together and was hunting together, which was still awesome. But it was like I was lonely. Oh man, I think it was Michael and Luke that was actually talking to me in the chat, but everybody else was just lingering at that point because they were hunting. It was funny. Yeah, it was a fun stream though. We had a good time. If I'm not mistaken, I actually think that may have been the stream where I got the Great One Moose. No. Yeah, it was, because if you guys remember, I don't know if you guys do remember, but I think that there was like a couple of you guys were talking to me, and we had a lot of people lingering. And then whenever the Great One Moose appeared, like everybody started flipping out in chat, and all the attention came back to me. Oh, I'm pretty sure that's how that went. I could be getting confused, but I'm pretty sure that's how that stream went. There's nothing much was happening, and then all of a sudden, the Great One appeared, and then everybody at one time was in chat. Yeah, I couldn't remember, Colton. Like I said, I knew that Michael and Luke and Lego was there, and I know that you were there. I just think that I think that it like died down for like a long period of time, like where everybody was talking to me towards the beginning of the stream, and then I think like at the 2 hour mark or like just before the Great One appeared, like it was only me and like and like me and you, and I think Michael was talking here and there, but I think everybody else was like hunting together and just wasn't paying attention to the chat anymore, and it was kind of funny. But it was awesome to see everybody getting together though. I was glad that everybody was having so much fun. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and check the rest of my zones, but with there being so little pheasants, I'm gonna reset time and then do a main menu reset because I'm not getting any of my respawns right now. So we're gonna go ahead and finish out the run anyway, and then we'll go ahead and just reset time and try again. But yeah, guys, as soon as we cross the 500 subscribers threshold, I'll immediately try to make a Discord, and I'll be being more involved with you guys on there. I'm going to start doing stuff with you guys, collaborating with a lot of different people, and doing and involving you guys in different live streams and videos. It won't be like a whole lot. Like I said, a majority of my stuff will still be just me being on my own. But like I said, I will be incorporating other people who are on stream the most with me. So. And we'll be doing whatever you guys feel like me doing. If you guys want me to do a lodge tour with you, we will. If you'd rather hunt with me, we'll go out for a hunting. We'll go out and hunt for a while. You know what I mean? This is kind of like as a thank you for being a regular on my channel. But again, we have to get to 500 first, and also I'm not working at the moment. Keep that in mind as well, guys. Is that I'm currently in between jobs, but I am looking for a job right now. If I end up getting a job anytime soon, that will also obviously have a pretty big effect on the channel where I won't be doing as much anymore because because depending on what the job is, I may just feel like coming home and just relaxing for the evenings. But I will still try my best to make at least a few live streams per week, and I'll be recording some videos during the time. So I'll still try to keep things coming in. But all right, guys. So we're gonna go ahead and reset time. Let me go over here. That's fine, Ostrich. Ostrich, most of my streams as of right now, and for anybody else who might be lingering in chat, like I said, YouTube doesn't always reflect everybody on my end. But just to let you know that my live stream schedule is usually Tuesdays through Fridays, and it's usually from 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time until 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, depending on when my wife gets off work. And then once I get a job of my own, I will then have to change my schedule again and make it in order for me to be able to have a healthy work-life balance. So for now, it is nearly every day of the week from 2 to 5. Sometimes it's 2 to 4, depending on when, and then on Fridays it is like 2 to 6. So, and then my wife and I talked about something last night, guys, and this may be something that might be starting to happen. But on the weekends, one weekend I'm going to be taking off, and then the next weekend we'll have a 6-hour stream. So I did talk to my wife some about that, and we're kind of on the positive note about it, although nothing is set in stone just yet. But we might start incorporating 6-hour streams every 2 weeks, because I like streaming more than I do making content. But I'm gonna start trying my best to learn how to make content and do it really well, because I am a good editor, and it's just a matter of finding my YouTuber voice, if that makes sense. Like talking to you guys now, I just feel like I can be myself and just be natural with it. But whenever I'm trying to record myself, I get too focused on being perfect, and it takes me forever to record a single video because I'm just too worked up about my voice. Oh, whew. For a minute that bird's wings were out, and I thought it was a huge stomach. I thought I had a great one. My heart literally just skipped a beat. What? Higher then? There we go. But yeah, if you're Eastern Standard Time, Ostrich, then you'll be at the same time as me. If you're different, you'll just have to see what time it is. So like right now, it is 3:40 my time. So you'll have to look and see what time it is for you, and you'll have to go by that. And also make sure you're always looking at my posts on go to my channel itself and then go to my post tab, because I don't have any socials, so all my stuff for my channel is under the post tab right now. And if you have your notification bell turned on, you'll get those posts as soon as they go live, along with anything else that I release. Nice. Thank you, man. I really do appreciate your support. And this is the last I'll say on it, guys. But again, it's just because of my excitement and just because I want to make sure that all of you guys know to the letter. Try your best to help me get subscribers on the channel. If you guys have any family or friends that like this kind of stuff and you guys can get them to subscribe, I mean, every subscriber counts, and all the view hours and likes that I can get will count as well. And just as soon as we get to 500, guys, we'll be stepping up what we're doing in the channel. So, but I got to get there first. Oh. No. I don't think we're going home with this bird, guys. We'll keep flinging bullets at him, though. Oh, we got him! Guys, we hit him way out there. We actually hit a 200-something yard shot while the bird's in the air. Let's go! W aim, man. W aim. Let's go. My gosh. 2 crazy shots today with the 22. That one being the craziest one. And then we also got a leucistic. I mean, I would love to get the great one and you know, any other trophy, but right now I'm happy with today's stream. That is crazy. Thank you, Jack. Thank you. I appreciate it. Ostrich going crazy with the emotes. Yeah, I don't think I've ever made a shot like that ever. In all my time using the 22, I've never made a shot like that. I mean, I've hit them out of the air before, but never that distance. Alright, this is his blood trail. Let's see if we can find him. Also, ostrich, and for anybody else that this might be helpful for, if you guys are free roam hunting or you guys don't have dogs, go to your settings and then go to interface, and then you want to scroll all the way down to where you see active track and clue color. Turn that to yellow. Every single map, this color pops out like a sore thumb. So that's just some advice for you guys. And it doesn't matter what map you're on, yellow will stick out anytime. So if you guys don't have a dog that can help you track, or you just want to do everything on your own, change your active track colors to yellow. And it makes it so much easier to track animals. You're about to snipe a bison at 400 meters away. Dude, if Bison Man was in the chat right now, he would go crazy for you. He loves bison hunting, hence his name. But good luck, man. Make the shot count. Make sure you're zeroed if you have the zeroing perk. If not, you want to aim pretty high. And also make sure you're using the right weapon. If you're using a 243 or a beginner gun, it ain't going to do the job. You got to make sure you're using the right class. Yeah, use the 300 meter thing or 300 yards if you're using yards like I do. And then make sure that you're using a weapon that has ammunition that covers that class of animal. So like whenever you spot an animal like I just did at the top right of the thing, it'll show you like a 1 up to like a 9. And you want to make sure that your bullets can cover that as well. Okay, somehow I missed. There we go. Nice. Alright guys, my time I got about 15 minutes, but I do not have to stop like at 4 o'clock on the dot. So we are going to finish out these runs before I stop the stream. So I just want to let you guys know that even if it reaches 4 o'clock my time, and as long as we have not finished out the runs, we are not going to end the stream. I'm going to give it as much time as I possibly can. I just want to make sure that I'm prepared for the internet, guys, so that whenever he's here, I'll be able to help him with anything he might need. And then we'll be back tomorrow for 6 hours at some point. Again, make sure that you guys watch my posts on my channel tomorrow, because as soon as I figure out what time it's going to be, I will be making a post on there and letting you guys know I'm going to be going live at this time, and I'll be live for 6 hours straight at that point. So, good job, Ostrich. Let's go, man. W-aim yourself, my friend. Good job. Hopefully he's a nice trophy for you. Golly, this field's full of pheasants this time. Sadly, no great one, doesn't look like, but I like seeing all the males. Make sure my zeroing is correct. How far are you? A little bit further. I don't like that. You need to do a reset. Hang on. Shot over him. Got him that time. Alright. Be careful, don't die. One of them's aggressive. Be careful, don't die, my friend. One of my favorite ways in the world to hunt aggressive animals is with a bow and arrow. I love going to Emerald Coast and having crocodiles charge me and me shoot them with a bow, and I also love going against like water buffaloes and different things like that can go aggressive and trying to get them with a bow. That is one of my favorite ways to hunt aggressive animals. No! Tell me the other male's still in the field. Wait, is he going to land? No, he's not. Not going to get that one, guys. Oh, well. Hey, I mean, it's a game for a reason. I mean, do what's fun, I guess. I'm not usually one like that. I kind of have a little bit more of a humorous sense to me because I'm respectful of the animals most of the time. So, like, sometimes they'll be, after I shoot some of these pheasants, there'll be bugged out females that won't fly away. And I always just try to comfort them and tell them that everything's going to be okay and that they'll get more respawns later. But if I'm hunting whitetail or something and I get a buck that I want to shoot that's frozen, I'll go ahead and just bust him. I got 2 males over there or just the one? Just the one. Okay. Hopefully this ain't too long of a run. I don't really feel like going and getting the 4-wheeler. I was kind of hoping we'd spook some pheasants. Sometimes this field has I don't know if it's a glitch or what happens, but sometimes if I miss birds and they fly away from the field, sometimes they'll just randomly fly back over the field. And I've shot, and a couple of streams ago, I had one time it was like a whole flock was coming over top of me, and I was able to bust all the males out of it. Yeah, yeah. I hunt and fish in real life too, but sadly, animals don't get glitched out in real life. It'd be funny if you could have like a whitetail buck come out in front of you and you have like buck fever and are just shaking like a leaf, so you can just turn on like a lag switch and just make the deer stand still. Although I don't think I'd do that even in real life because that ain't sportsmanlike, but that would be kind of funny though. If you had like some sort of fail safe, so if the animal gets spooked or something, you can just like freeze. Yeah, that's true, Jack. Yeah, they do that a lot. Honestly, if I'm turkey hunting on Silver Ridge Peaks, which I haven't done it in a long time, but that's actually one of my favorite things to do on that map is turkey hunt. And yeah, if I ever get a bugged one, usually I'll still shoot it, but it kind of kills the experience for me because I want it to be kind of like realistic. So I'll get up like real early in the morning on that map, and then I'll take both the hen and the male decoy with me, and I'll just walk and shoot some things along the way, of course. But whenever I get a warning call from a turkey, I'll just find cover nearby, put out the decoys, wait for a little bit so that way it's calm, and then I'll use the mouth collar, and I try my best to make it like a realistic hunt. Sorry guys, I about started running up there without the 4-wheeler. That's awesome, Ostrich. Yeah, I've been hunting and fishing since I was 4. Well, not hunting since I was 4, but I was sitting with my dad. He would take me hunting with him, and I would just watch him hunt. But I've been fishing since I was 4 on my own, and I've been hunting since I was probably about, I think I was 12 or 13 whenever I was finally able to actually hunt for an animal of my own. And the weapon I usually use in real life is if I'm hunting whitetail, I usually like the 308. And if I'm and then if it's bow season, I use the crossbow because I get way too excited when I'm using a normal compound bow, and I've wounded more deer than I've killed with a compound bow, even though I'm a good shot. So out of respect for the animals, I have sacrificed compound bow hunting for crossbow hunting because I'm so far 12 for 12. I don't think I've missed a single shot with a crossbow yet for a deer hunt when I'm deer hunting. So it was a very good change that I decided to make. Yeah, I've killed Jack. I've killed probably about 12 turkeys in my life, and I actually use my own voice to call them in. I don't use slates or well, I do use a slate caller if I need something louder, but usually I use my own voice to call in turkeys. And I think I've got 3 hens to my name, and then the rest of them are gobblers. But I haven't killed anything in the last 4 years. I'm on a dry streak right now. The last 4 years I went turkey hunting every year, and just never had anything work out for me. I either couldn't find turkeys, or they got spooked, or just something was always going against me. Somehow that's going to miss. Do I have another male? There he is. No, don't fly. Come on, man. These pheasants are not making it easy for me today. Oh, well. Kobe! 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 Yeah, that ain't working. I give up. Yeah, I use a 12 gauge myself. It's a full choke. I'm a Charles Daly, and I'm a semi-automatic, and that's the shotgun I use to hunt turkey hunt. And I do have a 30-06 that actually is in the style of a Springfield, but it's actually called a Madsen 30-06, but it looks like a Springfield. And I have killed a few bucks with that every year, but I just prefer. But you can't put a scope on it, so that's the reason why I don't really hunt with it very often, because we can't have a scope. But it's a really cool gun. No, he definitely wouldn't. He'd cast me off the team for sure, man. I was kind of hoping that he would just like transcend some luck to my shots. Oh man. Hey, Remington's a good gun, man. Very reliable weapon. If I'm not mistaken, I think that the 308 that I use is a Remington. If I'm not mistaken. Rude. Trying to walk here. Let's see. Turkey! Instead of yelling Kobe, you yell turkey! Dude, those are both nice birds. Oh. There we go. Good grief, ostrich. There ain't nothing left. Don't you care about meat? You're not going to have anything to eat if you shoot it with that thing. You'll take the turkey home with you to have your family brag on it, and all it's going to be is just a turkey head with a ginormous hole in the middle of its chest. All of its wings blown off of it. I mean, feathers, rather. It just have no feathers left. It's just a naked bird. Just a giant hole in its chest. Look what I got! Oh, man. Nothing left to eat, brother. Although, I guess I can't really say too much, because the other day I did actually shoot one of these pheasants with the 275 by accident. So, I guess, but that was by accident, though. I forgot that I was free roaming on my own before my stream, and I forgot to change my loadout back to my grinding stuff. And I ended up pulling out a 375 and shot a pheasant with it. Jack, that actually is a pretty good point. Jack says you don't have to pluck it. That's actually not too bad of a thought, man. That is honestly the most painful part about killing turkeys, is having to pluck the feathers. I hear you, Jack. I hear you. Never thought of it that way. I always have to spot these things first, because sometimes the males like to be down in this little bottom and they'll spook on me. True, Jack, but I mean, like, if you're on the Hunter Call of the Wild, though, I mean, there ain't too much stuff that can happen to you if you're on the game. I just wouldn't recommend it because you'll lose money along with the medal, but still, that's gonna miss. That's gonna hit though. He's gonna die. Let's see, was there another male? Because usually I have two males there. The female. I have my feet kicked up, and my dog likes it when you scratch her back with your feet. There's the other male, and she decided to come over here and help herself out to my foot. So now she's like pressing her butt up against my foot, trying to get Daddy to pet her. Oh, what a shot! Golly, my aim has mostly been good today, guys. 2 shots out of the air, with one of them being over 200 something yards, and then that right there was a good shot, shooting right over a bluff and hitting it. And the only shot I had was at its head, so that wasn't bad. One second, guys. Got a text I got to reply to. Okay. Guys, it looks like we're going to have enough time to check all of our zones. And then hopefully the great one's there, but if he's not, then tomorrow surely we'll get him. Because I think with the last few runs that we've done, this is going to now make me be at like 1725, give or take. Because I've counted that 4 runs make 100, and I think we've done 3 runs today, maybe 2. So that means that we're going to be right at 1700 kills. And then tomorrow we're going to have 3 hours to grind, and surely we'll be able to get him in. I'm hoping we do. It's a special stream, so hopefully we'll get the great one during that stream. And of course, these guys are going to be slightly too close, and now they're going to spook. What are they, anyways? Okay, so there's nothing special, so I'm actually just going to let them go today, guys, because I ain't going to worry about trying to shoot them out of the air. Give me 1 second. Not too many members of that turkey family anymore. Buddy, did you just, like, murder a whole flock of turkeys? That's just sad. And funny, but sad. But also funny. I've actually done that before, so I guess I don't have room to talk. And I just feel like shooting stuff on the hunter. Sometimes I just shoot stuff on the hunter. Maybe. Oh, man. Alright, guys, last field to look at. Fingers crossed, everybody. Let's see if the great one's here. If he's not here, we're not going to shoot anything else. I'm going to have to stop it after this point. But I am going to look at this last field. So, let's see what's out here. Alright, guys. Unfortunately, the last field we can check of the day is not going to have anything special in it. Ostrich, welcome to the family, my friend. It's been an honor having you in the chat. Even a blast to be here. Hope that you become one of my regulars. And as far as everybody else is concerned, as always, make sure that you guys hit the like button, subscribe, get other friends subscribe to the channel so we get to 500 subscribers as soon as possible. That way I can do stuff with you guys. And wish me luck tonight, guys. After the internet guy leaves, I am planning on grinding a little bit more. Because I would like to be at least at 1800 tomorrow whenever we try, if I get the chance. I may not be able to grind just depending on what time he leaves and stuff like that. But I will see you all tomorrow for the 6-hour stream. I'm hoping that it's gonna start sometime between 2 and 4 tomorrow. So if I start at 2 o'clock, it'll end at let me see here. It'll end at 6, I believe. Is that right or is that wrong? Let's see, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, it ended at 8. Okay, so my bad. Sorry, guys, getting tongue tied. If I get home at 2, it'll end at 8. If I get home at 3, it'll end at 9. Is this a male? Well, I have a pheasant to track, but I'll do that off stream. Either way you look at it, guys. No, it didn't die. I was just focused on that pheasant. But anyways, guys, I'm going to have to go ahead and end the stream here. I hope you guys have a great evening. Again, keep your eyes out for my posts tomorrow on my channel itself. As soon as I find out what time our stream is going to begin, I will be making a post on my channel itself. Again, my wife and I will be doing some errands tomorrow, and then we're going to come home and eat. And then as soon as I'm done eating, I'll be starting the stream. So I wish you guys the best. I hope you guys have a great night. Make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. Get your friends to subscribe. I'll talk to you all tomorrow for the 6-hour stream. Love you all. I'll see you later.